I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comics and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Deathstroke issue number 21. Has Slade Wilson truly changed his ways? What will his new team Defiance mean for the DC universe? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Alright, so this comic opens on an admittedly odd turn. We see a young woman by the name of Willow attempting to assassinate an Asian military man who's been hiding in the United States as a grocer. The dude's apparently guilty of a number of war crimes, including killing this woman, apparently, but you know, like most comic book characters, she died but got better. Now, in the present, we see Adeline, Deathstroke's ex-wife, attempting to get military funding for Deathstroke's new team project called Defiance. Why is it called Defiance? I have no clue. Now, Adeline and her government contacts have been trying to get Deathstroke back under their control for a long time now. They figure, hey, if he's gonna be killing anyway, he might as well be killing the enemies of America, am I right? Only the thing is, Deathstroke says he's not going to kill anymore. He's serious about his religious awakening, and all he really wants to do now is train his new team of young heroes. The only problem is none of the actual big crises in the world are exciting him at the moment. That is, of course, until he comes across a crooked foreign general with ties to someone Deathstroke knows very well. But hey, that's just Slade himself. What about everyone else on the team? Well, we have Wally West and Tanya Spears, who, wouldn't you know it, have a lot in common. They were both Titans for very short amounts of time. Both had famous mentors of which they share names with that sadly left them both in the lurch, and as such, they're both trying to find more meaning in their lives right now by joining Deathstroke's team. Then, of course, there's Deathstroke's own kids, Rose and Jericho. Jericho, as we discover, only joined the team because he's still trying to solve the murder of his fiancée, and he's about 90% sure his dad did it, or his mom, or his sister, or his butler. Basically, anyone could have done it. Rose says that he should really make like Frozen and let it go. She was a spy for Amanda Waller, and she was stooping his dad in the first place, so is her death really that big a deal? Now, what exactly does Deathstroke have planned for the team's first new outing as Defiance? Well, for that, he needs to work it out a little bit. He decides to kill the chauffeur of that corrupt general, even though he took an oath of no murdering anymore, which in turn riles up the general of this foreign nation who refuses to let a bunch of American hostages go, and just overall leads to a major international incident situation. So yeah, basically this situation wasn't dangerous enough, so Deathstroke went out of his way to make it even more volatile and more dangerous so his new team can swoop on in and save the day before even the Justice League can. So yeah, it would seem like maybe he's not nearly as reformed as he claims to be, am I correct? And his wife in Wintergreen feel very much the same way. The wife even going as far as to say that maybe this Defiant situation is exactly what she needs to finally corner Deathstroke so she can kill him once and for all. Oh, but it gets even more wonderful. You see, to do that, she's going to need someone very skilled in the art of backstabbing, and for that, she found maybe the perfect person. She found Terra, as in Judas Contract Terra, as in the one who famously had a relationship with Deathstroke and also betrayed the Teen Titans. She's alive now. And that right there is where the comic ends, everybody. That was Deathstroke number 21, and overall it was a pretty cool issue. It's mainly a lot of setup, but I feel it also does a good job setting the stage for everyone who maybe hasn't read Deathstroke up until this point, but has been interested in the idea of Slade setting up his own Titans team. If you are, I think it's actually pretty easy to just hop right on into this story. I like the setup of this new team. I like their motivations, I like the interplay between everyone, and I like the idea that at the end of the day, this is still very much a Deathstroke book. Then, of course, there's the return of Terra, which is huge in its own way. This is a character that everyone knows from the famous Judas Contract story, but she died in that story and then stayed dead until Blackest Night, and we're actually seeing her back again for real for the first time right here and now. It's amazing it took them so long, am I right? Overall, I think I feel comfortable giving this comic an 8.5 out of 10. It was a fun time, and I look forward to where Christopher Priest is going to take the book from here. So there you go, Deathstroke, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to check out some of these other videos I've worked on. You can also follow me on social media, links both on the screen and down below. Feeling supportive? Then you might want to become a patron. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and they can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you for watching.